Fedor Jemieljanienko versus Fabricio Werdum. Here's the classy Jemieljanienko Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the hotbed of MMA, San Jose, California, the time has come for the bout you've all been waiting for. It's time for Fedor versus Werdum.
So far, I've reached every goal I've set for myself. This fight is my next step to beat the Strikeforce heavyweight champion.
I never think of how many titles I have won. I am just an ordinary man. I fight for my team, my country, and for God. I train for every technique. I'm ready for anything.
Fedor may seem invincible, but I'll show that Fedor is just a man.
Fabricio is no ordinary fighter. His patience makes him a dangerous opponent who knows when to strike.
My art is on the ground. To win, I have to take the fight to the mat.
I don't think about how fast to finish a fight. I just want to put on a beautiful show for the fans, and the rest is in God's hands.
And now, please welcome top contender and one of MMA's most respected heavyweights, Fabricio Werdum.
Fabricio Werdum, generally considered a top 10 heavyweight, enters the cage wearing his gi. He is a phenomenal Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, two-time Abu Dhabi champion, and he's undefeated in Strikeforce.
Yeah, and he feels less pressure for this fight because, well, really, he feels he has nothing to lose, everything to gain. He wants to fight Fiodor like he did his brother, who he beat, Alexander Jemieljanienko, who also studied Fiodor's fights with Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira. Found mistakes that Fedor made while on the ground. We'll see if he can exploit those mistakes.
Well, he has a phenomenal training team. He has an energy about him and a smile that is absolutely contagious. I think he's going in there just a pure, positive person. Can he crack Fedor Jemieljanienko?
It's interesting that he trained with smaller fighters like Vanderlei Silva, Babalu Sobral, Vladimir Matyushenko, King Mo, Mark Munoz, wanting to simulate the speed that Fiodor Jemieljanienko has as a heavyweight.
And that's one of the things that's hard to describe, is how Fedor moves so quickly for a guy so big.
Werdum 4-1 in his last 5 fights. He's coming off a win over Antonio Silva, Mike Kyle. Prior to that, he lost, TKO'd by Junior Dos Santos. San Jose, California, what a crowd. The Shark Tank is full as Fabricio Werdum prepares to enter the cage for the biggest fight of his career.
And now, the great Russian fighting machine, MMA's legend of the last emperor, here he is, Fedor Jemieljanienko.
The great champion enters the cage. A man of few words, Fedor Jemieljanienko.
A man who represents his country, his family, his God. He told us during the fighter meetings that look on his face, you see the stoic look, the unassuming look that he has inside the cage. He is praying moments before his fight, and listen to this crowd.
The tail of the tape, Fedor versus Werdum.
Big number here on Werdum. He has the height advantage. He has the reach advantage. The only problem is nobody's ever beat Fedor.
So we are set for our main event from the Shark Tank in San Jose, California. One of the great fighters in MMA history is in the cage. And here's Jemieljanienko Jr. with the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the HP Pavilion as Strikeforce, M1 Global and Showtime present the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Rockstar Energy Drink. Bigger, better, faster, stronger, party like a rock star. This bout is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. The chairman is John Frierson, executive officer George Dodd. All right, fans, here we go with the main event of the evening. 3 5-minute rounds and a heavyweight special attraction. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and MMA fans joining us around the world, live from San Jose, California, it's showtime! Introducing you first on my left, fighting out of the blue corner with a black belt background in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. His record stands at 13 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. From Marina del Rey, California, by way of Porto Alegre, Brazil, please welcome the 2-time Jiu-Jitsu world champion, one of MMA's most dangerous and decorated submission artists, introducing Vai Cavallo, Fabricio Werdum. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, really needing no introduction to MMA fans across the globe. Raised in the disciplines of Sambo and Judo, unbeaten in the last 10 years, he holds a record of 31 wins, 1 loss, and 1 no contest. Widely recognized not only as an icon of Russian sports, but as the greatest MMA fighter on the planet. From Staroyarskol, Russia, here is the one and only Fedor Jemieljanienko. And our referee in charge now to give instructions, Big John McCarthy.
This is the main event of the evening. Protect yourself at all times. I'll be like an as I tell you. Fight clean, fight hard for him. I'm going to touch gloves, touch him out again. Let's go back, so we start.
Fedor Jemieljanienko versus Fabricio Werdum. The winner of this fight should be the favorite to take on Alistair Overeem for the Strikeforce Heavyweight Championship. Here's a chance for Werdum to take a huge step forward and send shockwaves through the sport of MMA with a win. And as for the legend, can he keep it going? Round 1. 3 5-minute rounds of heavyweights in the cage. Our main event, Strikeforce M1. jumps on him. Werdum trying to hold on to his arm, going for an armbar.
He almost got caught in an armbar there.
Hammer fist by Fedor. Werdum trying to wrap him up.
He's got his arm again.
He's got it again.
He's got it straight. He's got it locked. He's almost got it locked. Here comes the triangle choke.
Werdum
is deep in a triangle choke. Fedor is very deep.
Werdum.
It looks like he was going to tap there. He's got his arm straight. He's tapping. He's tapping.
Tapped him. Fedor losing for the first time. Fabricio Werdum. Unbelievable. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu finally dethrones the champion.
Werdum is leaving the building. He's already celebrating. It started with the knockdown. Fedor doing what he does best, timing, relax. It was a jab and an uppercut, kind of a glancing hook and an upper left sent Werdum down. But from there, Fedor jumped right into his guard and Werdum started switching from hold to hold. This armbar was very close. Fedor back to smashing as opposed to fighting this position or stripping out to where he had power. He stayed on the ground. But he ended up getting trapped in this triangle, this leg choke, and you can see the color in Fedor's head changing. This thing got deep. He held it for a long time, and when you start thrashing like that, that means it's working. You saw Fedor looking for a place to tap there. When he freed up his hand, that one straightened out. He's just in a world of hurt. That arm was about to pop, and I think Fedor was about to go to sleep. What a fantastic submission combination put on by the BJJ black belt Werdum. Look at that arm bar.
And that was a pure Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu effort. He did not land one strike in the round.
He did his game exactly as he said he would. Look at that. I thought he was going to pop Fedor's arm. I didn't think he would give up.
Well, he only tapped once. Didn't even want to make it an emphatic tap.
Look at that. Just deep. There it is. He did not want to do that. I have felt that pain before, having to tap. Wow.
Well, history's made. Fabricio Werdum knocks off the last emperor. Fabricio Werdum earns a title shot against Alistair Overeem, and of course a built-in storyline there with Werdum submitting Overeem in Japan, and the Demolition Man taking it all in, knowing that he will now face a familiar foe sometime later this year. Let's go to Jemieljanienko Jr. for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 9 seconds in round number 1. A triangle choke with an arm bar ends this contest as the fighter taps out. He is the winner by way of submission in a stunning upset by Cavallo Fabricio